And I destroy you too. Bitch, I made you, and I destroy you too. Bitch, I made you, you know the white men do not like you. And I'm gonna give my melanin to them because they already took over your ass. Fucked you in the ass, made you their slave. So they deserve to get my melanin and a big pink dick today. I love me, bitch. So today we're going to talk about this a-hole stuff I'm hearing on the internet. And for anybody to say that this is confusing, aka the fucking racist bitches, the jealous fucking bitches, no ass, can't twerk ass bitches, only want to use your straight hair because everything about you is ugly ass bitches. This is what I'm going to say. Because I'm hearing too much racism, and my son, as you can watch in my other channels, is with two white women, and I've lived with white women. Had my first kiss was a white Mexican girl, and I tell this story because bitches are trying to think just because me look like this in chocolate that I'm jealous. And no, my mother was beautiful in chocolate, and contrary to belief for ignorant bitches that have never traveled the world, she had long natural hair as women in Chad and Ethiopia and Africa do. But I shouldn't have to explain this, and I don't care because you should remain ignorant because that's what you want to do. Ignorance is a choice. Now, I've been watching CYNTHIA on YouTube, and she has been showing a lot of videos that I have not seen, and I don't never wanted to see, so I've never searched for these things. I've been with all type of men, white, white, Indian, and Asian, but yeah. So I've been with different type of men, different colors. I don't like to just I see me, I know I'm beautiful, but I like to see others sit and enjoy other things and not being hating ass bitch. I've never been the female that liked to hang around other females when I was younger because I thought they were catty. I don't never saw any competition in them because as a child, unlike what females were thinking about, I always knew my mind was different. And I was thinking of other things than they were thinking out, not having competition with these plain ass bitches that I thought that's just not. But but I see that color mill, and this is Africans, Caribbeans, and the African American males, and I'm just gonna call them one whole thing, and I'm gonna call them black. Because they lack sense in a lot of things, obviously, as we're seeing now, and definitely like white guys only now, and also whatever the ganja hit me, and also they lack sense, and I'm gonna call the cocoa woman, I'm gonna the colored woman chocolate like me, caramel, and we have pecan, we have different flavors, and so it's rude to just call people black, so I call cocoa. They call the males only are called black because this video is called "They're Going Instinct." Instinct. They're fucking dying. They're gonna die. They're gonna be gone. Hopefully before 2030 is the plan. We're gonna tell you the plan that we have been conspiring about. You guys thought we were fighting for them, but we weren't. We're gonna tell you the truth. It's time to tell you the truth and to apologize for bringing these monsters on this earth. So. Also bringing them on to so I just want to get, because this is obviously serious about how I just said it, so I'm just going to call them Zaz because as I said, we have chocolate, and this is red chocolate. It looks dark to you because you just see no color when you look in the mirror, but I have like 2 shades or 5 shades actually darker than me, so I'm a milk chocolate, for my because this is guy I know from Serbia. He's actually from Bukavia or something. He was like, ask me what do you want to call. He was like trying to be respectful. What should I call people? And I like it's different for everybody because like some people like to call this and that. And I said for me though, I like to be called my accurate color, which would be near the chocolate. I was looking for chocolate around me because I am chocolate and I just like chocolate around me, meaning candy. Not people, right? I mean, yeah, people too. I just feel like I'm just the best one. So yeah, and so yeah, so it would be closer to that. Um, Sorry that you just had to look, but anyways, we don't need to talk about that. I really don't give a fuck about explaining it, honestly, and that's why you guys be liking us because we're like the most realist women on this earth. Chocolate caramel, the pecan, sweet pie. Stop it. Okay. Anyways, so I was gonna say, while we're gonna be deleting, we're decided if you went on CYNTHIA, she's also a YouTuber who was actually her videos I've been watching is what made me watch this video, and she talks about, well, she shows in the videos, stories that have been put on social media of colored males, as I was saying, from Africa. The Nigerians I know mostly do a lot. They're like the #1 skin bleachers in Africa for some reason. Still has skin bleaching cream there, but they supposedly are not allowing foreign models anymore. It's kind of like backwards, and it's like you're just being racist, like type of shit. But that's my opinion, I guess. And and then we have that. So it's like just all the males, as I said, I want to call them black males from all males that from wherever the fuck they are. This is black males are need to be deleted off this earth. They're going on videos. They're saying racist things in front of other women, which is and this is around this time, which is weird because as I said, been around white men and I get compliments from them. And the supposedly racist that they always are talking about that destroyed their life, I feel more respect from them and more admiration than I do them. And it's because they're insecure, very much so. The black males, they're insecure, and I do not like to be a part of this with them. Um, and the rape of my son is what brought me to this video because I feel he's going to be like these males, and I'm hearing growing up with two white mothers who I feel that maybe had the son to be to make white males mad or something, which is disgusting because I do feel that they do mean things to white males to do malicious things and use um, colored African black males to get back at them, which is really disgusting when I see them do that, and it's really very obvious to treat your man like that for something that's not shit. And it's videos that's showing that they're not, and they obviously don't show anything. Um, they obviously don't show anything on there. So I'm trying to get my flower to like stay still, but it's gonna be it. It's gonna do what it does. It's gonna do what it does. All right. We already know that my hair is crazy, so let me not just like make it. It's not crazy. It's just like it's a diva, so it needs more styles. I just could not do straight. If you understand what I mean, I needed more styles. I just had to do shit like this. I just can't do plain. Like my face is brought out more. I just want to pick that, like guys, to know when you ask me questions and stuff like that, and when we start dating, when we fucking, and then I give you my melanin so that we can start making a powerful race in the BPC, because this is how it's obviously that these racist males that are exploding that women are obviously showing that they have insecurities, and I don't know what's wrong with the non-colored woman, because why would you want to be with someone that talks to your man like that just because a white man, your father, might have abused you, molested you? And I've been around a lot of white women that have been through things, so I know this happens, and I know people have told me that they were molested, some like they have a stepmother, and then they're like fucking stepmother's father molested them, which is fucking crazy. So I know that shit happens, and I do think a lot in their community from observing. There's a lot of like also trying to get back at white males for hurting them by going with these males, which is highly disgusting. And it's like a using relationship, and it's just you would think that they would be creating love with each other to show the world that you can be together. I mean, when a cocoa woman and a white male is together, like we do that. Like there's some relationship with abuse, but like you can obviously tell when it's a black male and it's a a non-colored one female, that it's like kind of like a malicious situation, and it's like a very oppressed situation that there is. I do see more powerful, more loving situation when it is with a cocoa woman and a white male, and I do notice that. Um, and I've just been coming to that realize with these two white women having my son, and I, watching these videos, and I'm seeing that they're doing these malicious things, makes me, uncomfortable. Actually, having him over there, I prefer to raise him with myself and a white man instead of them two, I don't think it's going to go good. I prefer myself and a white man to raise him. It would be a better environment. I feel preferably a ginger. Just saying. Um, and this is just really disgusting. To have to see this, and you know, I just have to ask, because I feel like just like white women are speaking up for color cocoa women, I feel that I have to do the same for you because I do have white mothers, and regardless, I'm not one of those defending ass fucking person that's going to defend black guys for everything, which is what CYNTHIA, the YouTuber, is trying to get cocoa women to do, which is good because there are a lot of them that defend them for wrong things, and they need to understand instead of just people protesting for them, they're in the wrong, and these white women are coming in looking like these savers, trying to make your image good because of what your man has did, or you're not doing anything but making things worse. As I can see, sometimes it's really for you and your image and not really for them anyway. So the situation seems like both of them are just really a demonic situation, and I see that very much so. This is highly disgusting. And it was just no one is treating anyone right at this point, and to bring children into it, and I'm seeing mixed children as well that's having black fathers that are that are racist because their father are racist, or they just have these bad thoughts in their head. These males have to be deleted. Like I'm pretty sure all the women that follow CYNTHIA would like to sign a contract with the government. I mean, these males are already killing themselves anyways. What's the point of not just being making it quicker and help deleting them off this earth, and just like use our melanin, not theirs, because they're not just good to have, obviously. Like they're jealous of us. They've always been jealous of us, and they're disgusting, to be honest. And you just apologize that we just seems that we have birth monsters, and then they're also trying to, with science now, spread into the community, which gains bitterness. I've seen that cocoa people or darker people with curlier hair are the original people or whatever, but why would a lot of people even want to believe that when, first of all, you're disrespecting your women? You're disrespecting yourself by disrespecting them. You're showing that you're very weak, very oppressed, overly masculine for no damn reason at all, while not doing anything at all. Not providing shit. You're just showing that you're angry and showing too much emotion. And also just going publicly disrespecting, most important, what has carried you, because the man only comes out white stuff. It's the woman that fully forms the child in the stomach. So technically it's the woman that really, and what they have tried to say it's not, has really made these children. So of course, it's just they will want to fight more, and of course, cocoa women will be disgusted by you saying this, and it's very so much not disrespecting them; it's showing your insecurities. And you have to think, what woman? I'm seeing women, Latina women. Which is, I'm realizing now, is because of these black males why I was experiencing racism, because they don't know me. They just know I'm chocolate. Don't know I'm Caucasian. That I'm generally a sweet girl, regardless if I'm raised in America or in the city that's Chicago, that's whatever. They just want. They were trying to. Were upset because I'm a smiling chocolate girl and I'm not a bitter one, and I look pretty, and they're trying to make me upset and jealous of them because these males are putting this thing over them that they're better, which that's not true, because what woman would want to be with a man that's talking shit about himself? Quite frankly, it's more about himself. Obviously, if you listen, it's obviously because of malicious reasons. Now, these women, because I have been around Latino women, I'm going to explain this. Because of the situation I've been, they are jealous. Twerking is something that naturally comes from women of darker color. It's a cocoa thing. There, yes, you've seen any dances, they might shake their butt a little bit, but it's generally something that you can see. It's like, you know how you guys like might say darker when people are animals. It's like a little bit more melanin in the body. The sun touches us more, and it's just certain things we do with our body differently. And this is with Bennett. Obviously, I've been, they try to do that. There's the Coco American women that are rapping now sound way better than the men. I'm seeing Latino women doing it. And generally, regardless if they have weave in their hair or not, the women are still beautiful. And a lot of the women, because of these men, like to put their hair and things like that in there. But I'm seeing them also take persona and personality kind of from these women, because they do not generally act like that at all. And they like this. I'm seeing women smiling as they're saying this, which is highly disgusting for you to do that. Because if you mix with this male, this dark male, that would be a woman of Coco descent, would still be in that child's DNA, because that's what makes him. And you're allowing him to speak like that about that. Because I was defending, I marched for these people. I actually was with a Mexican guy after I experienced racism, and he put his hands on me because I really genuinely thinks he's upset because the males are fucking his bitches. My man that I made with the big ass dicks, and that can reach his show, because he is very short, to be honest. And it was really generally, it seems, he was only around me to bring me down for his women, because they generally, I'm sensing a lot of insecurities. I've noticed on that side, and I've never had a problem with these people, but they have just been physically attacking me, and I did not understand why until I was seeing Sinji's videos, the YouTuber, and I make sure I put a link of her video, but she has so many, so it's just, I'll just type her name under so you can see some of the channels where she's exposing these men and how they are, and they're very disgusting. And when they're saying a feisty, and they're saying these women are more feminine, they're saying that these women are more weaker than the Coco woman, which generally they are. If these women think that Coco women are ugly, then most people, that, and they're told to be pretty, that that would mean that they're more scarier to fight Coco women. There might be fights of some women, because I know Latino women that are way fucking ghettoer than me, and I'm not ghetto at all. Never been around that type of, the people that really generally raised me are never like that at all. So they're really more, I met way more ghetto than me. So what they're saying is, when these black males, and remember black because they lack, are saying these, is because they have insecurities. To understand, they have very much so insecurities. They're the ones that think they're ugly. And first of all, gay males generally get their personality. You notice that, like, I go hang out with the gays all the time. I love the gays, and they're generally, I'm noticing a little personality that I'm noticing from, like, chocolate or cocoa women, especially with this female rap that's out now. I do notice that it's like, people are saying that it's the attitude. No, this is what feisty is. Those cocoa women are generally divas, and I've been around white males that have told me that the truth, because I hang around real people. They say that some males feel that chocolate women, not generally the males, because it's obviously that the white male have definitely demolished the black male, and this is why we're going to make sure we sign a petition, do something to delete them out of our DNA, and just not have them around anymore. Any of them, their children, just none of them. It's a point of very much disgust, and they're not going to stay here. Any of these ghetto women, which are the main ones that probably are effing them, because who wants to F somebody with their sagging ass pants and disgusting like that and just nasty? It would be these women. So if they don't want to stop having sex with them, then they're going to have to die too, because I'm not playing. Like, it's at the time. I'm not about to allow any male that's chocolate, or anyone from any part of the country that has chocolate, to disrespect me of the womb that he came out of. You would not disrespect me at all, and you damn sure not going to talk about another bitch that's obviously jealous of us and obviously wearing our styles, meaning that they're looking at us. And been told many times by different colored women that I'm beautiful, and they love the style of our hair. So it's something generally that they pay attention to, and you're giving them this false ass confidence and making it seem like, because you're insecure, that this is how we feel. You're not going to display us like that, and you will be dying, and white people will be helping us. It seems like they want to kill you off anyway, and you're disrespecting them women, and you're up there walking around the thinking, as I'm seeing in this article that I'm read about big dicks or something. This dick thing that we have, first of all, let me let you know, for all you motherfucking dumb people, all black guys do not have big dicks. I have been with white guys that have bigger dicks than black guys. This is a false fucking stereotype, and these motherfuckers making articles like this saying that Larger penis size has been equated with a symbol of power, stamina, masculinity, and social status. This is a lie because they have no social fucking status. They're the lowest fucking males in the world, and this is why they're walking around thinking that some of them that have a fucking big dick, that this means that they're the best men. Because it shows a lot of times that a lot of males that have big ass dicks, if you really generally study them, they are not the bigger man. So a dick size does not determine the man. It's the actions that they do, and it's not how strong you are, how stronger you are than the woman. It's what you are doing for the woman to show that you are stronger. You have a strength than me for some reason. I have this inner strength and other things because I have to carry children. You have outer strength to build shit as I tell you to do. And as my saying, this is how we were doing on the earth. And this is why Cocoa people, we have issues now because they want to overly masculate. We were already been in control. We were in control first. They came out of us. We did not come from any ribs. These are lies. They have just had a problem listening to us. So they want to go to weaker women because they're disgusting. And this is why white men took over them, and white men seem to be stronger. So they deserve our melanin, not these males. So I'm trying to get these cocoa women on the path to not have sex or make any more of these animals. So what I was going to say is, my white male friend told me that they generally feel other races, they don't really see, they see the cocoa woman as the more stronger woman, and this is why sometimes some people don't want to date them because they feel intimidated, especially with our facial features and our dark, chocolate cocoa skin. It kind of makes us look a little bit too stand outish than them, and it kind of makes them look a little bit more plain, especially when you see the women that have done, like from back in the day, that have in the history have done, like, obviously the head wrap or the headdresses and the golds that we had made because of our hair texture and everything like that. It brought our features and made us look very commanding, which what it was supposed to make us look like in the first place. It's supposed to have our face looking like this for a reason. And this is intimidated, makes some men intimidating. These weaker men, he told me, he said, because he's not intimidated by me. He says all the time that I'm beautiful. He said he does not intimidate, weaker men. So some males, they don't like us. We say things like that because we really hurt their feelings and make them feel weaker and things like that. And this is also seen with the cocoa males, especially the Americans and the things like that, because of the businesses the women's are doing more, excelling more than the males. The males are more so sucking on the white man's dick, and they're sucking on everybody's dick. And please, just to let you know, especially with this big dick shit, be very careful because a lot of these bitches are gay. And some of these people are trying. A lot of these, they've been fucked in the ass in slavery, and a lot of these males are gay. And just be careful. Just because he's with you or you think he left and he did that to basically, I'm saying to you because you're another color. No. Fuckers are still gay, and some of them might just use you to see if they're not gay and maybe think that maybe it was just I didn't like where I was at. These bitches are gay. Just become emasculated, weak, and it's not the females that are making them weak, as they stated. They just always have been big ass babies. We kind of spoiled them too much, even before this slave shit happened and colonization. Cocoa women, we have spoiled them very much so from the beginning of time, and it's really a blessing. People might want to try to put it in people's faces that we cocoa people have come to America and other places because it was time. We had to spread out to learn. It was like no way. It's ways to learn, but we had to spread out to learn. We spoiled them a little bit too much, and just had to leave, obviously, and have white men take rule of them, so that we can see they've been spoiled a little bit too much, and um, you know, big ass babies. They big ass babies, and it's not that they might look like a little strong in the face. There's some big ass babies. They're some big ass babies. No one's hitting them. No one's hurting them. They're just some big ass babies. We do not put our hands on them at all. We do not hit them. This is not something that is generally done. We do not hit them. They are generally just some big ass babies. So congratulations. I hope you guys are watching the news. These males are killing them, killing other colors of women, and this obviously shows this is oppression mindset that they're in, and sometimes they're with the men. Most of the men are with the women because of that. um, no one generally fucking want. I don't want to disrespect as much because as they have done, because I'm not like that. But I have the feeling to do so because I have seen these disgusting things, and it seems like they have to be reminded to put in their place, and they have to be called a slave mentality nigger. And this is what I call them when they do things like this, because this is obviously what you're showing the world, that you are a slave mentality nigger, and this is what I'm going to call them. So we will be having conversations. This is not something that other people in the community were knowing, but we're just letting you know that these men will be destroyed and they will not be on this earth anymore. For them to be a full cocoa male or even caramel or whatever, they have to come through us, honey. It doesn't matter to make it half breed. They are weakening. They're because we do not love them anymore. We have lost sight in them. That we have lost. They're nothing to us anymore. So they're they are weakening, and everything is getting smaller on them, and they're weakening because we do not love them anymore. So they will be gone very soon. So this is a PSA to let you know that just enjoy this little funny ass music they're making. It's okay. We have better things that will be coming for you. We're still gonna wow, but they're gonna be dead soon. All of them, are gonna be dead. Even unfortunately, the children that they made, they're gonna be dead too. So just to let you know, I, it might sound very crazy, like what is always going on with these fucking people, and we just birthed the wrong fucking demons. That's all. And just apologies, just apologies. They have to take accountability sometimes, saying you're the original man on this earth. They were not the first one, regardless. They always just wanted to. They just feel like That does not mean that you should just instantly get anything because you're the original man. And it seemed like big ass babies. And also to think about that, and to admit that you're the original, and even to say that you are the original man, you also have to take accountability to say that you also are the first males that killed, raped, and did other things that were evil. Instead of just commenting and saying all these things that you have built, you have also done evil things as well. So it's just, we're done. These videos that we have seen have been definitely the last end of the straw, and that's the last straw that we have for you. Okay, so that's just that. They're gone. They're buried. We cannot even physically create them, even if we wanted to anymore. Oh my gosh, those girls from the hood, unfortunately, may not wake up, so they're just gonna have to be gone too. Unfortunately, and they're just all gone. They're gone. They're done. We can't even physically, to be honest, we're not even saying they create them anymore the way that they were created. So they're not even going to be these basketball players or football players that you see today. They cannot be nothing because we have lost sight and love for them. So we cannot even create them as we once did before. So they are like physically dying. They're lying and saying that the white man is going extinct, but they are actually the one that's going to stink as well. Even if it's not, but it seems because of the disgust and disrespect that they have done on social media, they are going to go extinct now before the white man. So the white man might have a chance to actually live longer than them. So it will be the black man that's going to stink, actually. So just to inform everybody, this is the truth. By peace. Just unfortunate you have to see this disgust. But we're taking this creation off this earth now. It's gone. You can't do anything about it. No one can. Right? And especially by to you. It's over. So to tie it up, what I don't offer people that just need to explain it in a different way. Um, they're gonna be deleted off this earth. As I'm gonna put in a summary, a conclusion for you. They're going to be deleted off this earth because as they're upset by being oppressed by the white man and slave being bullshit, even though all the other men you've seen Game of Thrones, and I think it was Theon Greyjoy, they chopped off his dick and they was about to fuck somebody else in the ass. They, all men been doing this. Men are crazy. We know this for a fact. And all I had to do is tap into my fucking, just go like just travel, meditate or something, and I just trap into what I would know a man. And let's be honest, bitch. If I was a man, had all this power, can do what the fuck I want, it's a fighting time, and I'm gonna let a motherfucking other man know that I'm dominating over him, I'm gonna fuck him in the ass. That's just a tactic that I know I would do. And unfortunately, these something like I don't know what the fuck I created, bitch. You don't know, like I had to create something crazy to protect me. And it's disgusting. So, and then, they've been pressed, so they want to use other males, they can't they compete with the white males. They don't like the fact that they're under them, even in Africa, as I said, Caribbean countries, especially America. So you want to do things thinking that they're going to oppress their women and blah, blah, blah. And show that they're, have a bunch of them and show that they're disrespecting them. And, some people say it's not all of them. I know it's not, sweetheart, but it's majority. You look at the TikTok, keeping it now. And then also, we are a competition to them because they're weak as fuck, been oppressed. So a threat to them. So now they're threatening us and disrespecting us socially, forgetting that where they came out of before they were nothing. And the fact that regardless of abortion, we will jump off a cliff and kill your ass in our stomach. You will never be a part of this society or earth again. So that is the conclusion and what I was trying to, if people need to understand it, this is a short version of the end, are going to be gone. We can physically not make them in our body anymore. Meaning our bodies that has all the things to create them and make all this strength and whatever in them, making them supposedly, that's what people may say, the strongest males in the world. It cannot create them anymore because we do not see them as strong. Once they have physically started, especially socially, attacking us, disrespecting us in front of other group of people, showing that they're emasculated, our body gave up on them is basically what I'm saying. We cannot physically make them anymore. They're going to be coming out with more birth defects and a lot of things within this coming time. Nick Cannon with his oppressed ass, trying to be over the white male. He's not, obviously he's a dumbass boy. He has child written all over his fucking face to me. Thinks that they're going to be where the world is going to be 2050 more colored males. No, bitch, because no one's going to be fucking, especially because we hate you now. We're going to let everyone know that you're disgusting. And also, well, of course, people are going to still have to draw you out of your money first. So we're going to let the bitches draw you out of your money because, you don't need it because you're going to be deleted. So that's not true. They're not going to be, because we are not going to be able to physically to make these people on this earth anymore. And no one, color women are not going to stay on their side, fighting for them like George Floyd. We're going to let everyone know that, it was needed to happen. George Floyd and a lot of these incidents that happen, I mean, they kill each other too. Okay? So, just, it's done. It's over. For you males that may want to comment, you're lying and all this stuff like that. And stuff like, say like that, don't think that you're going to be raping women. You're not going to be raping women because you're going to see no one's going to have sex with you. And as I stated, these fucking ghetto girls, whatever the fuck they are, that want to continue to have sex with you, making you fucking nasty ass males, liking your fucking this aggressiveness and this dumbass rap music, they're gonna fucking die too. Because they're not going to continue. We are not going to allow you to be made anymore. We're not going to even allow it, and it's physically becoming impossible to do so. Your strength is dying away because we do not love you. anymore. And the frequency of the music, with it also, you also saying bad things about you, and also the women becoming female rappers and they're saying things about you, it's putting in the energy in the air that you're not shit, which is true. Going on social media and other platforms, talking about what you have come out of and the color that you are, which is what you're telling people, that to judge people. So I should think that it was a Nigerian guy that was also on the podcast being disrespectful. And so that means that, to me, when you're judging someone from one person or a few people that you have seen, that means that every African person that I see, I'm going to assume that your feet is fucking ashy, because that's what you're telling me. That I should assume that everybody that I meet is like everybody that is like I meet. So they're going to, everybody that looks like them is like that. So since you're saying disrespectful things like this, forgetting that you are a slave mentality nigger, that you do not have things that are N-word, sorry, YouTube censor, it does not matter, YouTube, like, you know, you don't like these motherfuckers either, it's okay. You don't have to say anything, just don't, just act like you just not hear it, because if you say, you know, they're going to try to say YouTube's racist, and I'm going to defend you, YouTube, I love you. It has brought me to videos. Honestly, I do love YouTube, because you have brought me to videos in the conclusion of how these people really are. And I will never, I never was calling them Black Kings, any of them, for Caribbeans or African. I do not call these men that. I do not even like to be called Black Queen. I don't call myself Black. I'm Caucasian. I'm from a Caucasian tribe, and I call my skin color chocolate. People don't like to do so because it might sound sexual to you, but go ahead and be a racist and not just want to call me Black because you don't want to call me my accurate color because you're jealous, bitch. You just call me Coco because you're just going to seem like a jealous bitch if you do not call me my accurate color. Now, they're gone. And you can go on here and say whatever you want, and you can try. You will not be able to make yourself. You're showing even them, and they have no respect for you. I would use you as well if you're talking like that. Why would they have respect for you? Disrespecting your mother. It shows that you obviously have no respect for yourself. You would not respect them. Why would they leave good men for shitty ones? I'm just gonna dry the fuck out of you and just make you into what you are, not shit. So you're gonna leave you dry, and I'll leave you homeless as fuck. That's what I would do. For the other race of women that they're dating, and this is what they do. Congratulations. It doesn't matter. They're leaving anywhere. We're deleting them off this earth. You will not be able to spread your DNA through other women. Once you are officially just spreading DNA, and I'm seeing a lot of mixed children, as I say, not being able, not, they're saying their dad was really racist and said ignorant things. They're not going to fucking have sex with Black males. So you're the women are saying they're not wanting having to sex with mixed women, are saying they're not having wanting to sex with Black males. No, so they're going to be having sex with white men. So you're going to be white, the dominant gene on this earth. So thank you, you dumbass bitches. You always want to blame things on people. They may have dealt the cards, but you are still playing the game. I have officially been out. I actually never played because I don't gamble. So thank you. It's not reflected on me, bitch, because it's you. It's you. Maybe men and women are different. I don't know what the fuck you are. I'm an angel. I literally am. Thank you.